What's up, everybody? I just want to do a quick update on some of the stuff that's happened over the past week. But first, I want to start out by thanking all of my followers on Steemit. I have just passed 150 followers. As of a week ago, I was just past 100. So this thing is growing way, way fast, and I'm super happy. And again, I have that goal of getting to 500 followers and averaging about $13 per post, or maybe up to 30. I think it was $30 per post. So if you guys can get me up there, I'm going to do a giveaway. I haven't determined what that'll be yet, but many of you can give me suggestions. And if you want, you can follow me on Steemit if you're not on there. And if you're not on there, you need to get on there. I'm telling you, I'm already making money on there, and I don't even post that often. So imagine if I were to post every day. But you can follow me at steemit.com/at cryptopher. CRYPTOPHER, all one word. So steemit.com/at cryptopher. And I have all my links to all my other accounts there where you can link to Instagram, you can link to my Facebook from there. But yeah, once again, I want to thank you all for supporting me. Now, number of things. Hopefully I don't forget what they are, but I want to go over them real quick so that this video doesn't go too long. But one of them that I read is that Disneyland is going to refurbish the Pirates of the Caribbean yet again. I already did a video on this where political correctness is disgusting and how it tries to cater to not offend everybody. What it ends up doing is ends up censoring history. And just because you don't like history, you try to erase it. And the danger with erasing history is that later on in the future generations, after they've forgotten why you erased history, and some evil people come along, they are going to be able to repeat history and do all the evils that happened in the past. So anyway, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride has gone under a number of overhauls and renovations. One of the first ones that I remember that I put on another video in the past, I've got it on YouTube, talking about how you can't censor history. That when you don't study history, you are destined to repeat it, and censoring it basically erases all that study. One of the first things that I remember is the one scene where the pirates are running around in a circle, and there are like 3 windows in a building, like kind of in this configuration, and you see pirates running around in circles in one of those. Originally, it was the pirates were chasing women, and one of the last windows was a pirate chasing a chicken to kind of make it humorous. And then the feminists came along and they got pissed off that the pirates were chasing women, even though that's what they did in history. And you can see it even in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies with Johnny Depp, how the pirates go after women and how they speak dirty about women. So it makes me wonder eventually if Disney's just going to go back and redo the whole Pirates of the Caribbean thing in the movie theaters and just change the whole language there, because that's how stupid they're being. But the newest one, what they changed it to before I get to the newest one, is they then reversed it where the women are now chasing the pirates. They're mad at them for, stealing a pie or things like that. So the women are chasing with rollers or things like that. So they fixed it so that the women are the ones chasing the pirates. And trying to think if there was another change. Well, the only other change is that they put Johnny Depp in there with most of the scenes. But now they've got there's this one scene where the pirates are trying to auction off women that they've captured. And they're saying, something about, this is a wholesome wench, and show them your larboard side, honey. Think like that. And then the other guys are like, we want the redhead, because they've got this beautiful redhead there. That's kind of modeled after the old actress Mae West. And the pirate even kind of defends her. He's like, the lady, you forecastle swabs. And they shoot the guns at those fools that were saying, we want the redhead. But even after they shoot the guns, the pirates are still like, we want the redheads. Well, guess what? The feminists are coming along again, and they're saying that that's offensive, so they're going to take out the auctioning of women, even though that's what they did. The pirates typically were Muslims, and they were selling slaves. Go and read in your history. So that's that on Disneyland and political correctness. It kind of makes me sick. Another thing that just happened, Manny Pacquiao lost a fight, but then when you look at the scorecards, he won on everything. So it makes you wonder if that was a fixed fight. That's just a quick comment from a Filipino American right here. And I think that was wrong. Manny should have won that, but hey, Manny's getting old. He should be retiring anyway. At his age, you know, he's at greater risk of injury, and he's got his titles. He should have left while he had it all good, because things like this happen where, even though I believe he won, and I know most Filipinos believe he won, they basically, the judges unanimously decided against him, which to me is garbage. Because if you look at that score, Manny won that for sure. So I don't know what they were using, what numerics and statistics they were using to score their fight, but those judges are out of it. And recently, some Russian soldiers were in Syria, and apparently they captured a couple ISIS fighters, and they videoed them sledgehammering his hands, and he was writhing in pain. And then they put their silenced AK up to his neck to stop him from writhing in pain, and then they slammed his feet. Now, I'm against ISIS, and I'm against a lot of the enemies of America, because they want us dead. But there is also a Christian side to me. Even though I'm a warrior, the Christianity comes in, and also as an American, I believe that our soldiers are held to a higher standard. And even though the ISIS people are disgusting, the things they do, they destroy Catholic churches, they desecrate the body and blood of Jesus Christ, they rape and they murder women and children, they steal and destroy historical sites. We as warriors need to be held to a higher standard. And I understand the Russians are good soldiers, they're fearsome worldwide, but to do something like that to an unarmed soldier is not valiant. I don't consider that honorable. When you've got a soldier that's disarmed, and you do things like that, absolutely dishonorable. And normally I support Russia just going through and obliterating the ISIS troops that are fighting back. But when you capture a prisoner of war, as a human being and as a true warrior, you would never attack someone who has no ability to defend themselves. So I'm actually shocked and kind of disgusted by this. And I know that Russia's going to basically try to fight that with propaganda. They're going to go around the world and deny that they did it. But they did it. The videos are out there. I have the video. I don't want to post it. And you can see in the background there are a couple other soldiers there that are taking cell phone videos. So there are probably other videos out there. But you can just imagine what it was like. And you can hear the guy screaming. They hit his hand 3 times. They hit his foot 3 times. And it's just disgusting. Just disgusting. I mean, if he had a gun and he's trying to kill you, totally different. You can obliterate him, damage him all you want, kill him if you need to. But the man's already captured, and to just physically destroy him is not. It's not what a real warrior would do. And that's why I love America. Our American soldiers are fierce, fierce warriors, but we also have a higher standard. And a lot of our soldiers have been dishonorably discharged for less, much less than what these Russian soldiers have done. So I would hope that the Russians own up to it, and that they stop that. And I'm pretty sure that ISIS soldier was probably executed. You do that kind of thing as a soldier, you're no better than ISIS. So I see that as a terrorism thing. So I don't want to talk any further on that one. You pretty much get where I'm coming from on that. Now back to the economy. I pretty much called the economy to the T. I mean, I can't take full credit, because I do follow a lot of good journalists and interviewers who have reported on what's going on in the economy. And, of course, I have the wisdom, the understanding of the economics to know who to follow and who to listen to and who to pay attention to, so that my understanding of what's going on in the economy is great. But so far I've been calling the economy pretty well, and I've been telling you that the economy has been collapsing and stock market's rallying, and we're probably going to see that for a little while longer because that's what's going on in Venezuela. Their economy is completely collapsed. You know, people can't even get food in stores anymore. They're having difficulty getting running water, and the government's already starting to kill the protesters over there. That's what you get with socialism. And we've allowed globalism to come into the United States and to screw us up. And so this Independence Day may be your last very happy one for a long time. And so I don't want to bum everyone out. I want you to enjoy your Independence Day. Have fun. Barbecue. By all means, barbecue. Enjoy the fireworks. By all means, enjoy them, because someday they may be illegal the way these leftists do things. I mean, they're going to Disneyland and censoring things. Just wait. They want to protect you from yourself. They want to protect you from all injury except for criminals. They'll take your guns away so you can't kill yourself, but the criminals can still get the guns and kill you. So their idea of protection is screwy, and typically you'll lose your freedoms over it. So enjoy your Independence Day. I wish you a happy Independence Day coming up in a couple days. Once again, I want to thank everybody who supported me on Steemit. And just a quick comment, keep preparing. I mean, the economy, I think, is going to be very, very bad. And if you're not saving up for it and you're not preparing, I've already started growing garden in my yard. I have a farm going with my brother. You guys should be doing that kind of stuff already. I mean, it's going to take some time to grow it if you haven't started now, but do it now. The sun's out. I plant it in the midday sun. I dress like I'm in the Middle East because the sun is hot. It's been past couple weeks. It's been like 100 degrees out here in California. That's perfect for you to plant a plant and just water it so that the photosynthesis takes all the carbon dioxide out of the air and ends this global warming crap, because the plants use the carbon dioxide and the water to make sugars and starches to survive on and to grow. And so that's the best thing you could do. Plant your plants so you got food. Start storing up water. And even if it turns out that I'm wrong and you don't really need that water, you at least have water stored up so that if in an emergency, or if you want to go to the beach even, you can take that water. You want to go camping, you got that water. So it's always wise to store up water. And I've been, training on firearms. Whether I have them or not, that's up to you to decide. But I'm not going to say anything about that. The government knows what I have so far because that's been registered. And anything else, I'm going to be moving to another state if it gets too crazy here, in California, because the government here is getting nutty. We're already seeing Illinois collapsing. We might see other states like Connecticut or Ohio or California, or mostly the liberal-run states, New Jersey. Doug Christie there. Doug Christie is not a conservative Republican. He's more of a liberal one. I don't know if you remember the Hurricane Sandy up there, how he was shaking hands and hugging President Obama. Super friendly with the liberal left side. So even though he's somewhat friends with Donald Trump tends to be more balanced. And I think he's doing what he can to protect us. But in the end, the economy is going to collapse. So there are opportunities to make money. I see marijuana industry is going to be huge. The cryptocurrencies have already taken off, like I said they would, and they've crashed a little bit. So I think that's a good sign that we can start. There's some buying opportunities coming in that. In my area, I don't see the economy collapsing as much as I'm reading all around the rest of the United States. I happen to live in a very fortunate area where there's money and the commerce is doing well. So I'm not quite sure if it's a across-the-board collapse the way we've seen it in the past. It's possible we're seeing old industries in their sunset, and there are quite a few of them, and they're dying, and the new ones are building and forming, and they're going to take their place. And it might be a big collapse. It might be a medium-sized collapse. But either way, there's going to be a period of time of pain. So we're going through transition. So prepare. But enjoy the good times. Don't lose sight of the good times just because of a potential negative in the future. That's what a lot of people miss on the things that I report. They think that I'm all pessimist. I'm realist. So that means that if today is sunny and I have money and I have my friends and family and my honey, I'm going to enjoy that time, right? And if I believe the future's going to be bad, I'm going to prepare for that. So prepare for the worst, hope for the best, and enjoy the present. Hopefully there's nothing I've missed discussing things today. But I'll probably do another video if I have missed it. But I think that's pretty good coverage. So thank you again for supporting me. Continue to support me. Upvote me on Steemit. Re-steam my posts. And share it with your friends. And I'll see you guys on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Take care.